The night before Christmas. I'm going to read a little bit and then try to show you the pictures, okay? 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care and hoped that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Ooh. How many people have their tree up? Way to go. Still a lot of you got some work to do. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap when out on the lawn there rose such a clatter I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Isn't Christmas Eve the most exciting day of the whole year? Yes. I mean, the anticipation. It takes your breath away, doesn't it, Stephen? Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. You know something about this.
Absolutely.
How do you do it, Santa?
It's magic.
It's magic. Feels like magic. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Who's that? The one with the red nose. I think it's Rudolph. But he doesn't name them here because Rudolph's special, so. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. He is flying. You are so cool, Santa. Don't you think, Stephen? Amazing Santa is. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Has anybody ever heard Santa on their roof? Stephen, your dad said he's heard them. He has heard them, and you didn't call the police. Good man. Good man. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. I love your red, Santa. It looks good. It really goes well with the white.
I washed it just for you.
Thank you, Santa. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples. Ooh, someone else has dimples here. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. It's great having Stephen here for illustration. You're doing great, dude. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, that's so good. What do you think? Do that again, Santa. Oh, I love it. Can you do it, Stephen? That's great. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread, because no one has to be afraid of Santa. Okay? Santa is a good guy, right?
But the Grinch, bad guy.
Well, he was bad at first, but then he grew a big heart. and he turned out to be pretty
And then
cool.
it popped out.
It popped out, it grew 10 times bigger or something like that. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Now see, here's the thing about St. Nick. He's a little overweight, but he's very healthy. Because he stays active.
Eat your vegetables.
Let's move, all right? He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain ere he drove out of sight. Let's do this together. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.